You know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with a little 5-2 to Nicholas.
All right, so we're expecting goals.
The Iceman.
If you have joined us on this B stream, you are expecting goals. Fuma and Nicholas, I'll be expecting a lot of them here.
Guys, welcome to the eChampions League B stream. We are here with Nicholas versus Fuma. An absolutely huge matchup, to be honest. And to be fair, I was going to say a matchup you'd expect later on in the tournament, but you're always going to have big matchups with how good the players are here.
Oh,
Hullet,
yeah.
Vieira. Oh, we're seeing some early Trivella towns, Tom.
Ooh, I was about to say, Shaz, with these new format, you are going to see the best players playing against each other. Nicholas has started really well. He's won it back with Ginola in. Oh nice my God. Shot cancel. What have you got? Oh,
Nico,
dribbling.
Cook.
Oh, what have you got? Hullet. Now it's the build-up. Now he's going to try and go out wide, or it's going to fall to Ginola, but Fuma defends that well. I was actually going to say we should play a game of bingo of what happens this game. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get 9 squares, though. But what I would say is Fuma is going to score off a speed boost, and Nicholas is going to score off a nice player lock, probably through ball at one point. Keep adding to the bingo. Anyone else got any ideas, please let me know, because they're 2 things you're definitely going to see in this game.
And I'm seeing Nicholas technical sprinting a minute ago with Ginola, and it just looked dangerous. Yeah. And also, Trevellaing with Vieira, which you wouldn't really put that 2 and 2 together, would you, Tommy? That don't add up to 4.
I mean, for Nicholas it does. That man sees things that we might not see. You've got to remember that. This is a multiple-time champion, arguably one of the best players to ever play the game. He sees things that we might not see.
And of course, Gravison, in the intro to the show, said he believes Nicholas could go down as the actual GOAT winning the ECL this year.
Listen, we can't get ahead of ourselves. You got to wait a little bit. We've got to wait until the season finishes. Yeah. More competitions as well. Yeah. Like, we can't just judge it off one tournament. Yep. So I think wait until the end of the year, we'll start seeing. Still waiting on Anders, to be honest. I think Anders is getting close to that territory if he carries on. So, yeah.
Well, Nicholas, not with the start he's had.
No.
No.
But I was about to say, Nicholas, this is chance to stamp his authority all over the eChampions League when he's done it many a times before. You had much experience in the eChampions League?
So, might end up mentioning this on the main broadcast as well, guys. The last showing was 0-3 in the Swiss format, and that wasn't even at the live event. That was back at home in the qualifier.
Nice.
Many a year ago. This was back in 19, I want to say.
Yeah.
No, it must have been.
I reckon it was 20.
I think it might have been 20, actually.
I was spectating.
Back in 20.
I have played a couple of times.
Yep.
Can't say I've had too much success.
Flip this back on yourself. I like what you do.
I played a couple of times. Can't say I've had too much success. Do you know what it is? The level of these players, like, in such a big tournament as well, they all bring their A game, and it's always one I've struggled with. Nicholas is going in with Hullet. You know what? I'm not going to tell him how to play the game.
But I've expected a cheeky chip city in my house there, Tom.
I would have expected a chip, you know, especially from Nicholas. But who are we sure? We're just commentators these days, eh? Going for a Trivella. What he did there. I want you all to take some notes. He's double tap triangle with the keeper to stop that Trivella.
Was that a double tap triangle, was it, Tommy? You don't think that was just a quick move?
No, watch the way he's moved.
It was so quick.
Across the goal.
It was so quick. These players, guys, are so good to the point where it wouldn't surprise me the next time Fuma goes for one of them if he tries to shoot the Trivella the other way. Yeah. And anticipating Nicholas's movement. This is the level of these players. Javinho in the squad as well. Interesting.
This is Nicholas's area. You're going to see that a lot, you know, coming out wide, recycle. The question is, will Nicholas put the bins out? Will he be able to find it?
Is it recycling day? And the first time through ball from Fuma is unbelievable. He's going to finish that off. Nice and tidy there, my friends. And that is 1-0 Fuma. Tom's prediction looking better than mine thus far.
Kaka, I think he's using as a striker. We'll have to check his team. Kaka might be playing up front. I've seen a few people doing this because he's got the 5-star 5-star. He's got the pace to be running onto through balls like that. Once he's away, he's away. I'm also now questioning shots. What is Kaka's accelerate type? Because is he lengthy?
Yes.
Is he control lengthy? Is that why he's playing him up front? Because he can run onto the through balls?
Because for you guys at home, the more lengthy, they can just have a much better chance of actually sprinting through on goal. But you've got to weigh it up because then, of course, they aren't as agile. So that's what you got to weigh up. Do you prefer, you know, a more agile kind of player who's a bit smaller, but maybe they don't have as good of a speed boost? Someone who does have a good speed boost, just on the ball then, Victor Ababa. I want to talk about him being used. Obviously, we've used him in tournaments this year. Ridiculous player.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell Fuma's going for pace. Ababo, he's got Kaka as well. Rickon feeding the through balls to him. I think, to be fair, I think this is Ginola on the left, but it's the same kind of thing. Don't you find it interesting? He's got Ginola, Ibabo, and Kaka. They're all very tall players. And I think we're going to be, as we see, Harry Kane, nearly equalises for Nicholas. I was about to say, Shuri, I really want to look into these accelerate types because them three are all very tall players, and I'd imagine they might be either controlled mostly or fully lengthy. We'll have to find out. It's something that me and Shuri are going to be propping quite a lot this weekend. I think that is why he's using these players.
Even Gazabaza on, in at left back as well.
Because Fuma's playstyle is based around pace. I think when Fuma builds his teams, he says, how quick are these players?
Yep.
If you're quick enough, you're in. He's always had that mantra. Whenever he's played, you see Nicholas looking dangerous, Ginola. He's knocking on the door. He's knocking on the door, but there's no one home currently, Tom. There's no one home. No,
there's no one home currently. Who else is interesting in this team?
I mean, I'm interested in Fuma's whole team because I'm pretty sure there's a pace test going on.
But Marquisio's interesting me.
It must be for the. Do you know what? I'm thinking with the midfielders, it must be for the defending. Look at
the keeper movement.
Yeah, it's sharp.
Lads, how does he do it like that?
And you see, he's thrown Fuma off the Trivela there because he was going to hit it with Hullet. He's then gone to hit it with Marquisio, but he's hit Fuma. It made Fuma doubt his Trivela. Sorry, because Nicholas is moving so quickly with that.
And Ricken, an interesting item added to the game recently, I would say. It's one of them SBCs that sort of catches you off guard a little bit. Like, I saw his card, I looked at it and thought, Ricken, whatever. And then I looked at it again and thought, Ricken. And here we go. Nicholas done low driven. He knows the low driven.
He knows, I'm sure he knows them. I was thinking he's going to go for a chip. I was fancying a chip, but that's a great finish from Nicholas to make it 1-1.
That's great to see. To be fair, Nicholas had a really good chance with Harry Kane before, obviously with the low-driven playstyle plus as well. Lorente there. To be honest, guys at home, low-driven playstyle added to the game recently. It is fantastic, the actual playstyle plus and even the silver version. But to be honest, it works just normally as well. You can score it with kind of any player. Similar to a Trivela, I guess. Having the playstyle's nice, but you can score it without.
Yeah, it's not locked to playstyles, that one.
Yeah.
Trivelas and low drivens, you're going to have more success with the playstyle, but you can still hit them.
But why don't we touch on finesse, for example? Finesse shot playstyle, if you don't have it, you got no chance.
Absolutely no chance. See Fuma trying to hit him straight back. Ooh, a nice little step over there, doesn't get into it. We did say, though, Shuri.
Yeah.
He was knocking on the door. There's no answer. I think he's found the answer, hasn't he? And that was Marcus Lorente opening the door.
It was Marcus Lorente. Hello.
He is. He makes it 1-1, and now Nicholas is looking good. I think he's good value for a draw. He could easily be 2-1 up because Hullet's in.
Chip.
Rude Hullet. Ooh, nearly.
Nearly. Some interesting noises. I'm all for it, Tommy boy. I like the passion. Yeah, Vieira really interests me. I love seeing Vieira and Hullet. I think over all the years of this game, we've known they've been staples in people's teams. Absolute staples. So seeing them reincarnated together, fantastic.
They've kind of fell back recently as well. You don't see many of them, but in this tournament here, we are seeing the Vieira and Hullet partnership. I want to have a look at Nicholas' formation as well, because he's pressed at Fuma pretty well a couple of times. I'm pretty sure he's in a flat 4-4-2. And I mean, Nicholas, if you know one thing about this man, he can play every formation on the game. Like, when I practice against him, I actually get angry because I say to him, mate, you don't need to change formations 6 times a game. You're confusing me. But he does it for good reason, because in these tournaments, he's happy to change every 5 or 10 minutes, whatever he adjusts to. I mean, whoever Nicholas's coach is, he must be working overtime.
Yes, he must be getting paid very nicely. Well, he deserves to be as well. Look at Nicholas's success. But I think it's really interesting what you touch on with the formation there, because I'm pretty sure in the eLigue that he just won, he did use 4-4-1-1. But you're absolutely right. He is definitely 4-4-2 in right now. As Harry Kane, the low-driven, he didn't know the low drivens that time. Buffon, really quick off his line there. That was very impressive from Fuma.
Yeah, one thing with Kane there, maybe his touch let him down a little bit. Something I'm not used to.
You don't hear that normally.
I've watched Harry Kane many a year, and I don't really see that. But Nicholas, again, look at that press. Every time he's getting him there. And you know what? I think next goal is going to go his way if he carries on. The one thing I will warn you about, I have been in this situation against Fuma, and you have coached me in this situation. He will hit you off guard from a counter-attack very quickly. Do you remember when I was dominating him? And I said, Shuri, we're going to score soon. And what happened? Bang, 1 speed boost. He got the winner against me. So Fuma's dangerous on the counter-attack. We can't forget that.
We cannot, Thomas. And I have just got an interesting little statistic for you.
Go on.
That I've got on my little stat sheet right here, guys. Patrick Vieira, Nicholas is the only man using him.
You what?
You what? What did you say?
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Fuma nearly, by the way, just hit him. But I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take that sheet off you.
There's 3 people using David Beckham, and there's 1 person using Vieira. And Nicholas is in that 3 of Beckham, because that's the next player I was going to touch on. I think that's so interesting.
It is, yeah. I mean, only 3 using Harry Kane, and Nicolas is one of them, so he's gone for a very unique team. I think that's a feature of him and Tex recently, you know.
Definitely.
The pair of them, they like to be a bit obscure, a little bit out there. I mean, it's what works for you at the end of the day. And I think with how the game works, how FC25 plays, so many different play styles, so many different ways of adjusting. Oh my God, he's nearly got him with that, just on the break of half-time. But 1-1 going in. I'll tell you what, Shori, I've thoroughly enjoyed that half.
That was fantastic. Many a chance, to be fair. There was actually a really good chance at the end of the second half. I was really surprised he first time through balled that because Nicolas had triggered the fullback and Fuma had a good chance in. But guys, hey, that was an interesting first half. I don't know where to call this one now. They're both kind of going through. I think Nicolas has had the better of it, though.
Yeah, I think one thing Fuma will be stressing about is the press, because I know Fuma wants to play on the counter-attack. He likes getting in, but Nicolas's press is just suffocating him a little bit too much. He won't be happy with that. When Fuma gets the chance, he breaks through and he'll look dangerous and he'll see a speed boost and see a through ball. But Nicolas, when you're in a game like this against him, it's not an enjoyable place. I'll tell you what, many moons ago, in 18, I lost 8-1 to him at a tournament. I didn't enjoy it.
But you beat him in 20.
I did, yeah.
In Atlanta?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
And I actually screamed the place down because that means a lot. Nicolas is a hard man to beat.
I think I beat Nicolas once in a rivals game, and I've framed it, actually.
Oh, that's what's behind your bed. I didn't realise you'd frame that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously, I'm not going to take a flex of beating Nicolas, though. Like, he is unbelievable, and he has beaten me many times.
You take any win. Honestly, he is going to go down as one of the greatest. I would take that win any day that you can. Should we have a look at a few more of these?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Players. We're just in a half-time break here. We've got our stat sheet, if you can't see, of all the players and what they've been drafted. So only one person's got Van der Sar in goal. Only one person's using Vieira. Only one person's using Cruyff as well, and only one person's using R9. It's funny because with these budgets, you have to play out. Do you go for a big attack? Do you go for a big defence? What do you do?
Exactly. In previous years, guys, you know, you would have seen just the most stacked, very similar teams. What I really like about the budget and, you know, what FC has implemented now is the fact that, yeah, we are seeing different teams. Of course, there's certain players that everyone is going to use. Hullet, I believe there's only one person not using Ruud Hullet in Jadon. But, yeah, a lot of these players, you're seeing different choices, and that's what makes me a happy man.
Yeah, I mean, it adds to the element of the tournament. You know, it builds to the hype, and it's a reason why people are watching. Like, who's he going to pick? How's he going to use his icons? How's he going to use his UCL items as well? Fuma nicks it. These are the counter-attacks we're talking about.
I don't think Marquisius's got the pace, though.
I mean, he's in, though.
Good composure. Unbelievable keeper movement.
That
is outstanding work from Nicolas. I tell you something.
It's a late move. I think Fuma will be kicking himself because you always do when you don't guess it. But sometimes you have to say fair play because that is great keeper movement from Nicolas. He's been a spider for many a year, you know. As soon as goalkeeper movements came in, Nicolas has been.
I like that. He's been a spider.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's got more fingers than us.
Because I'm definitely scared of him. Tell you that.
Are you actually scared of spiders, or?
Yes, I don't like them.
Oh,
Please
come on.
don't get one out.
Your muscles like that?
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think what I'm seeing from this game, as I'm sort of sussing it out as it goes on, is that Nicolas seems to be a little bit more in control, whereas Fuma is a bit more of like a quick counter-attack. Can I hit a speed boost? Can I hit a first-time through ball? And to be honest, either play style can win you this game. I'll be honest. That the way that FC works this year on FC 25, you can very quickly counter-attack. You can first-time through ball. You've got that kind of composure of just timing the runs correctly.
I think the best players have an absolute balance of both, where they can control it for 5 minutes, and then the next attack, they go forward in one pass. And you don't know, if you control the game too much, you'll get counter-attacked a lot, because obviously your team's going to move forward. But if you're only playing for counter-attacks, you'll be easy to read, and through balls will be flying. So I think you have to find the balance. As Nicolas has got in here, Harry Kane, low-driven.
He knows a load of his Harry Kane.
We said it, sure. There's going to be another one, and Kane in front of goal. He's not going to miss that one. Brings a smile to my face.
Harry Kane, probably, guys, I would say at home, if you've got him, probably the best finisher in the game.
Just finishing.
I would say.
If you're just talking finishing, yeah.
If you're talking finishing, with the finesse shot, with low drivens, etc., Harry Kane, he's unbelievable. I will touch on the fact that Fuma did go to bring the keeper out. When you do bring the keeper out, you still can move him, but it's a lot more difficult. So you kind of, when Nicolas saw him there moving out, he just knows, right, hit the bottom corner.
Well, once you decide to bring him out, you've kind of committed to that. And you're basically saying, right, you're going to have to chip me or low driven me really quickly, and you're going to have to make a decision quickly. I mean, Fuma looking for a quick reaction here. We're going to get one near post. Oh my God. Have you seen that movement?
That's ridiculous. But this brings up another point that I would love to touch on about the low driven. Obviously, newly added to FC 25, guys. That shot right there, one thing I want to tell people at home is that near post, the low driven is not actually that powerful. However, far post, it's unbelievable. As Nicolas here,
he's going to get it.
I really would have expected the extra pass. I really would have expected the extra pass into Javinho there.
I mean, it's got a bit frantic.
It's got a bit quick. We can't keep up with it, guys. Which, I mean, is everything we want.
Fuma's going to be regretting it because he's missed 2 big chances in the second half now. Twice with goalkeeper movement. Nicolas has capitalised on that. Nicolas will be thinking, I should have scored a third there, just one more pass. But the chances are coming, and there's going to be another goal very soon.
I'm still just fascinated by the fact that these players aren't really using who everyone's using as well. Another little statistic I've got for you. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I don't believe either player is using Xavi, who is used by 29 of the players. That's interesting again.
They have gone a bit different, yeah. It's interesting to see. And that is nearly 3-1 for Nicolas. Now, he's very dangerous from corners. He's going for a quick whip into Hullet. He's always had routines. I'm sure Nicolas has won tournaments because of his corner routines before. He goes to the training ground. He does. He goes to the training ground, and he's the last one there. Yeah, you know the stories you hear about the footballers, yeah?
Oh, yeah, he stayed after, and he was kicking balls until it went dark, etc.
That's Nicolas with corners.
100%.
I mean, he's dominant. I'd say he's good value, but Fuma has had chances as well.
Fuma has had chances, but Nicolas has definitely started to take much more control of this now, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
so basically, my prediction was better than yours.
Oh, you went for the short. Not yet, Sean.
No, not yet.
You've still got 25 minutes left.
And one thing we know about these pros is that they can turn these games around in the snap of the fingers. And that, is a man you don't expect to be scoring, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Vieira makes it 3-1 to Nicolas, and I'm not going to lie, I don't want to keep banging on about my prediction, but it is coming close now, 5-2. I really think that could be the score here. I mean, you said games can turn around quickly. Fuma's got an uphill battle from here, 3-1. He has. With 25 minutes to go. Remember, they can draw because we're in group stages. And he might have left his walking boots at home. He might have. It's going to be a long hike up. I don't know if he's going to get there. Long hike up. But I think Nicolas now in cruise control because Fuma's going to have to really do something magic here, especially in the next 10 minutes. I remember watching the game Fuma against you earlier in the year, and he is so quick at scoring though. And that's what we've been touching on all game. He can just so quickly flashbang you. He can, yeah. Before you blink, he'll score. But we're going to have to see some magic here from the 5-time eLigue earned champ. We're going to have to see something special from him. And that's quite the title to say, isn't it? 5-time. And one thing you guys will notice a lot as we see a potential player lock here, but intercepted, you'll see a lot of triggered runs here from Nicolas and Fuma. So many triggered runs going through, trying to even just put something in your opponent's head. Oh, I might play that through ball, and then you don't actually end up playing it. You see him, he's just triggered Bale again here. But Tom, there's something bad that comes from triggering players as well, though, obviously leaving them out of position, especially fullbacks. Yeah, if you send too many at once, you're open to counter-attack, especially if you send people from behind the ball. It's all right triggering the ones in front. Yeah. When they're from behind the ball. I mean, I find it really interesting. Nicolas is using precision passing, precision chips quite a lot. Like, watch the indicator that comes up. Could be a Travella. Goes for a cross. It's not. It's Harry Kane. What a goal, my son. Take a bow, son. That is a really good finish. I think the way he's kind of baited the Travella there, the ball roll inside, he's kind of baited the Beckham Travella with a little bit of technical sprint in. Oh. Honestly, I just love seeing goals like that. I love well-worked goals. And we see there Nicolas has just been absolutely all on top of this game. You seeing that come round on the left foot, volley. I mean, we're used to seeing it from Kane, but that is still... You can bang on about that again if you like. Oh, it's different gravy. But it is now 4-1. And I think that's what we'd expect the game to finish like. It's gonna probably be a Nicolas win here, unless Fuma can magic something up in this pause. But I'll say now he's been very good value. Fuma's had a couple chances on the break, but Nicolas... I mean, one thing we have seen in Nicolas... He has changed to 4-4-1-1. Maybe that was a tactical change. Maybe we didn't pick up on it in the first half, but he was playing 4-4-2. He's changed it to 4-4-1-1. He's had a bit more success. It's enabled him to have more control. Don't you think it's so interesting what it can do to your opponent in their head as well? Oh, like, why is he changing formation? Like, it's not like he was getting battered or anything. It wasn't getting destroyed. Yet Nicolas decides, you know what, I'm going to switch to 4-4-1-1. It's like you said. When you've got it in your arsenal that you can play so many different formations, that's only going to work for you. It's not going to be of detriment to you when you change formation. Your opponent's going to go, hold on. You could look at it both ways, though. You could look at it and the opponent might look at it and say, oh, is he not feeling as confident? Clearly not in Nicolas's case, though. Yeah, I don't think Nicolas is lacking in confidence here. It could be 5, you know.
He's looking really good with Kane. Unlucky that time, but he is going to win. Oh, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. But yeah, I think sometimes even these tiny tactical changes can just change the way the game plays ever so slightly. I mean, again, he's got him on the press. I think if there's a reason why Nicolas has won that game, it's definitely because of his press. He's managed to win the ball back. And I think you lose your confidence, don't you? You know, when you keep losing it in your own back line, you start doubting yourself. Oh, am I playing out properly? Am I passing too quickly? Am I passing too slow? And then before you know it, you've been trapped again. As Nicolas now toying with him, Ginola.
He is just, there's a reason they call it the Iceman. Let's be honest with ourselves. But Tom, I think this game is like almost wrapped up. I mean, the old way we used to have these kind of formats being, 6-minute halves. Now that it's 9 minutes, you still could see a crazy comeback from the 76th minute. It's in 9-minute halves, guys. Obviously at home, a lot of you guys are, well, majority are playing 6-minute halves. With these 9 minutes, they do make it a lot more interesting. As a player, in Nicolas's situation, you are kind of watching that clock tick down a little bit slower than you're normally used to.
It is, but this is perfect game management. Just walking around, keeping it in Fuma's half as well. Just frustrating him as much as possible. Joe, one thing I think I've noticed as well, I don't think I've seen Nicolas play a single first-time through ball.
Yes.
Which is really interesting, considering that's at the top level of the game's meta. He's actually not really playing them and still finding a way through. Nicolas showing that you can play in many different ways. And as I say, it's whatever's suited to you, how you want to play the game. We looked at his team selection before. Has he gone a bit rogue? He's chose a few players that are a bit, Well, it's worked perfectly for him game one.
Oh, exactly, and I think it's an interesting point you touch on there. I think with stuff you see other players doing, even us as players, you look at other people's things and think, oh, I've got to add that to my game. Player locking, for example, and things like that. But you've got guys like Anders who are winning tournaments and he's barely player locking. So it's like what you said, it's like what works for you. And for you guys at home, it's about learning the things that work for you. Obviously, within reason, you need to learn more things in order to improve at the game, but you don't have to know everything in order to win a lot of games. You need a goal now. You need a goal now, and you ain't getting one.
Chance, yeah. I think that chance might just wrap up this game. See, he's using the precision passing though. Can you see it when it plays out?
Yeah. And
look.
It's crazy because a lot of the time people are using the precision passing to switch the ball, right? Like switch it all the way to the other side of the pitch. But Nicolas is doing it for some short passes.
I'm telling you, Nicolas needs no stone unturned.
I'm sorry. I just really love watching Nicolas. Like he's just done a through ball and I've gasped. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Kane. It's just absolutely outstanding. I can't believe what I'm watching.
The Harry
Kane
Fuma
goes and scores a little kick-off here, gets him straight away, my prediction is perfect.
Has he just done a low-driven finesse?
I think he has.
Is that a low-driven finesse? As I said, Nicolas leaves no stone unturned. Like, he will genuinely
learn everything.
Every minute detail about this game to the point that he's perfected and knows everything that's happening in the game. He's a brain box.
I just don't think Fuma's been bad in this game either. I don't think Fuma's been terrible. Oh, Fuma's been absolutely destroyed or anything like that. It's just the class of Nicolas is coming out.
Yeah, I think he won't be too happy with his performance last 20 minutes.
Here we go, my prediction.
No! Nearly.
No.
Nearly right.
By the way, I'm winning nothing here except pride. Well, Thomas.
We see here Fuma looking for this goal. Is Shuri's prediction going to be right? I think it might be.
I think it might be. I think he might make the right decision here.
No, he hasn't.
As this one is wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen, looking like a win for Nicolas in at 5-1. It's been an outstanding performance, to be honest. I kind of thought it before the game. Both players are at an unbelievably high level, but I mean, it's just been ridiculous from Nicolas.
I mean, it's a great start to the tournament. Round 1, 5-1 win against a player of Fuma's calibre. You'll have that every day of the week. And Nicolas now going to be full of confidence. He tries finding the 6th. He's not going to get there. Fuma might just look for one more goal quickly just to soften the blow a little bit. We'll see. Is he going to get Shuri's prediction right? If he gets a goal here.
He's running with Salah as well.
It's not. It's going to end 5-1 to Nicolas, and what a great opening game from him. That is exactly how you want to start a tournament. Should we have a look at the other results here?
Let's do